hopefully a good atmosphere today. Good free kick taken into the danger area. The head comes in towards the back post, just kept in close to the byline. Set up back, but a foot in there from Andy White. Was he fouled? Right-footed shot well over the bar in the end. Looks like Andy White might have taken a clip. He surely was fouled there. So throw into Grantham down the right-hand side. Dangerous ball into the penalty area there from Danny Meadows, and Thompson reads it well, comes out, claims it on the edge of his 6-yard box, hits it long. White takes it short to Hancock, spins away from his man well into the chest of Merry. This is good play. Hancock, acres of space for Theo Bailey-Jones. They've not seen him at the moment. It's into Hume instead. Hume has got Johnston to his left. Johnston now. Corner of the penalty area. Johnston goes on the left-hand side. He's away from his man. Right-footed poke into the danger area. Goes across the face of goal and out for a goal kick. And, well, in fact, out for a corner. What a great chance that was. Brilliant play down the left from John Johnston. It just needed a touch. Didn't quite get it.
Well, it's the first time we've been able to play a bit of football in the middle of the park, Lawrence. Chris Merry and Josh Hancock. Great bit of build-up play. Then Johnson did ever so well.
And Shaw chests it down, and then it's played forward by Meadows. And there's a bit of a mix-up here, and there's a big chance for Grantham. They've gone round the keeper, he's pulled it back square, and he's... Oh, goodness me! What a chance for Grantham to take the lead. Is the ball going to stay in? It's hit the corner flag. I'll recap that in a second. Meadows has got a cross back into the box, and it's a volley this time, which Thompson keeps out again. And then White hacks it clear, but again, there's a chance for Grantham. Meadows with the third cross in, and Meadows again with a fourth cross, and his shot is deflected up into the air, and it loops over for a corner. Goodness gracious me. Well, there was a real mistake, a real set of messes on the far side of the pitch between Richmond and Hannigan. The first time that Richmond really in the game has looked unsure, and Hannigan as well, and really in one of those chances there, John Grantham should probably have taken the lead. Eventually he'll get round to taking this goal kick. It's drilled, relatively low one, flicked on by Hancock, and it might be a chance here. Theo Bailey-Jones is onside. If he can get it under control on his left foot, oh, it ran away from him, but he's pulled it back on his right. Chance for Hancock. Oh, it's a fantastic stop by Kieran Preston, who rightly gets a round of applause. And I'll come to John in a second after this corner's taken. It's out for a corner, but he got down so well.
Not forward, it's cleared though as far as Simon Richmond. Richmond inside to Merry. Merry, left-footed ball, looking for Johnson. Will that just hold up in the wind? That's not a bad idea. And Johnson almost gets in. Preston charge it down, and we're seeing already the benefits of playing into the wind there, John, because that almost worked out for John Johnson. Johnson scoops the ball. That wasn't the right ball. It was easily headed away. But it's into Jake Moult, and a little bit of frustration from the Grantham fans ahead of us. Now, ball played forward. Jordan Hume, can he get his shot away? Comes inside his man, Jordan Hume, toe poke, blocked by the boot of the goalkeeper. Great chance that for Altrincham. It's still Altrincham on the attack with Bailey-Jones down the right-hand side. He's got Richmond going outside, and Richmond cuts inside his man. Good run from Richmond. Right-footed ball into the danger area, another save. Left-footed shot, and a goal! Goal, goal, goal! Chris Merry with a goal! Altrincham take the lead in the early stages here of the second half. They threatened several occasions, and in the end it was a burst down the right-hand side from Simon Richmond. It came to Chris Merry, and a left-footed shot into the back of the net. And Altrincham are at the moment on their way to the Evo-Stik Premier title. Chris Merry with a goal.
Yeah, what a time to get your first goal there. What a time to open your account, Lawrence. It couldn't have been any better, could it?
John Johnson is the man who's over it. Looks like he's going to just dink it into the danger area. If feints to do so, then now he'll do it second time into the danger area, and it almost nodded in there by Josh Hancock. That was the perfect free kick, and I don't know, could Hancock have dived for that one? It just looked like it was right there for him, and then it wasn't at the last second. Corner played short from Johnston from the left-hand side into that's Hume. Yes, it is Hume. Back to Johnston on the corner of the area. Dangerous ball played in. Moult has it. Moult turns and shoots, and it's just flicked over the bar. Great bit of play. Moult has his head in his hands. I think he thought that one was in. Great little fist away from Kieran Preston. We've started the second half like a train.
Well, when you talk about Richmond being like Sean Densmore, that from Jake Moult was very much Jordan Hume, like the way he turned one way, then the other, lost his mark and got the shot in.
Absolute man-mountain of a man. He plays it wide right to the right back pot. Slightly heavy touch. Oh, and he's given it away. Johnston with a chance now. Johnston through on goal. Great save again from Kieran Preston. It's not out of play though. Jordan Hume has it. Hume sets it back. Shot comes in just wide of the post. It was slightly away from Chris Merry. But again, Kieran Preston has kept his team in it there. Poor play, head in hands from John Johnson. We could be out of sight at the moment, though. The Accra Chance Bar Accra flag is on display there on that terrace on the far side. Altrincham work it forward well now. Josh Hancock, shooting opportunity, plays it through for Jordan Hume. Right-footed shot, Jordan Hume, another great save. With a wrong hand, left hand up away from Kieran Preston. And what a number of saves he's made. That looked like it was going to be a goal again there, John.
Had to be, yeah, he's been brilliant, the keeper, he really has.
John Johnson inside him is Hancock, back to Johnson, chances to perhaps get the ball in the box. He's in towards the corner flag, goes to the byline, uses his left foot to clip it across. It's over the head of the left back, Max Harrop, pulls it in, 1-2 with Hume. Oh, it's just a bit too heavy for him, it's by the byline still, back towards Hume. Altrincham just recycling the ball inside the Grantham area. Hume twisting and turning, and in the end it's cleared only half so by Batchelor. Malt picks it up, Merry. Now Johnson, White's gone on the overlap and they found him here. Chance to get the ball across. Can he find the pullback? He can. It's Hancock! And another absolutely fantastic stop by Kieran Preston. But of all the chances, John, I'm afraid that one was the one where he's had the least to do. I think that was a poor finish.
Possibly, it could have been more emphatic, I'll give you that. I'm not sure I bracketed a poor finish exactly. What I would say is, what a dazzling move. That was an exceptional move, it really was. Quite out of place with the difficulties both teams have had most of the afternoon. Fantastic passing move, an overlap by Andy White at the end of it. Ball released by Johnson perfectly to Andy White, and then you thought, anyway, here we go again.
Here we go as Harrop plays the ball through. It's a slide rule pass for Hume, who can get there. He's got the head of his man and he's cut inside him. Can he get the ball? He tips it. The goalkeeper saves again. Another excellent save by Preston as Hume went one-on-one, and now Harrop goes through. He claimed he was tripped, but he gets on with it. And this is a really exciting game now as we head into the last 20 minutes. And of course, thanks to Ashley Mowers, whose website is ashleymowers.com for their sport throughout the season, as Altrincham go 2-on-1 here with a chance to seal it. It's Johnson, he's gone 1-on-1, finish it surely, and he does! And that's 2-0! And as I was reading the sponsorship, John Johnson has scored the second goal after a really nice flick, and the 11 players cross the athletics track. The fans are down from the stands. The referee is going over to try and curtail the celebrations, but John, who can blame them?
No, who can blame them indeed, and that says everything about the affinity between supporters and players at this season. That John Johnson made a beeline for the Altrincham fans who are over on the far side on the terrace in there, where they by far outnumber the home supporters, the Grantham vocal contingent on the far side there. They really do, and they're making all the noise.
Just sense that might have knocked the stuffing out of Grantham, such as that it was, because they hadn't been particularly impressive in the second half, but it looks as though they're going to have to settle, and Harrop's played it through, and here's another chance, and it's the substitute Davis. Big chance for him, and well, it bobbled up just as he went to strike it, and in fact Davis has stayed down here. It bobbled up as he went to strike it. He burst onto a flick through. Yeah, I think he might just be frustrated. What a moment that would have been for Davis. He's rarely featured.
And really, Altrincham just turning it on and turning it into a bit of an exhibition. Here comes Jordan Hume. Is he going to volley it? He is. And guess what? It's another save by Preston. Brilliant by Hume. That's what he does. Back to goal on the edge of the area. Juggled it. Flicked it over his marker, worked the space for the shot, hit the volley, sweet as you like, but it was straight at the keeper to be fair, but Preston there to save his side again, and it's a corner.
Hume understandably looking a bit fatigued there, having run his socks off up front by himself, and played very well, and in fact he's got the ball and he's going to try and lob the keeper from the distance out. Well, he would have struggled, but the keeper was a long way out of his goal. Audacious attempt there from Hume.
Yeah, it was, and it was off target, and I think probably Preston knew it was off target, but I think equally had it been on target, Preston might have struggled there because he hit it instantly with a fair bit of pace on it as well, and Preston was way off his line.
Potts lofts the ball in, that's over everyone's head, and that's out for a goal kick, and there goes the full-time whistle. Altrincham have taken the title in a fantastic second half performance. Grantham 0, Altrincham 2, second half goals have sealed the title, and John, the second, over the course of the season, clearly deserving champions. We would say that, but that second half performance really sums up, actually probably both halves. The first half, very gritty, very tough, very difficult, very interesting game that was hard fought, and the second that flashed over and probably could have won that reasonably by by 4 or 5 if not for Preston.
No, without a doubt. I think anybody now would say that we deserve it. We've been good value for it. Looking at the season as a whole, the way we started it, started it after the first game was out of the way, that's for sure. The way we were in mid-season, the way we finished it, it really was. I mean, I seem to recall that Altrincham have had a reputation for doing things the hard way. You hear many a person say, "Oh well, it wouldn't be Altrincham if we didn't make hard work of it." Well, not Phil Parkinson's Altrincham, because I mean, we came here thinking about, what are the permutations if we don't win it? Well, if Warrington drop a couple of points, we'll do it that way. Well, that doesn't. I tell you something. In Phil Parkinson's world, all that mattered was we'll come here and win, and we'll win the game, and that's how we'll be champions. That's how Phil Parkinson thinks, and in reality, that's how it turned out. And I mean, it might have been an evenly contested first half, but wow, the second half was so one-sided. We played such magnificent football, making absolutely light of the conditions, the wind, the bouncy, spongy, bouncy castle pitch, everything you care to mention. We just played our football. We played it to scintillating effect, and it was never in doubt. We've had such a tough week. We've been to last Saturday against Barwell, who make it hard for you. Then Tuesday at Buxton, a difficult pitch, a strong physical team. Thursday at Shore Lane, another strong replica, really, a strong physical team, difficult pitch. And now here today against Grantham, who some would say are the second, if not third, maybe second best team in the league, certainly right up there. And we've come away with what, 3 wins and a draw. I mean, it's fantastic stuff. It really is quite exceptional and very, very, very much worthy champions. That second half display was the stuff of champions. It really was. We played our football, we knocked it round, we played absolutely stuff that you want to watch. I mean, we've had to grind it out with a couple of the away games. Not today, not in this second half. It's been an absolute joy to watch, and we're worthy champions. And another thing that Phil Parkinson has brought to this team is what we're seeing now on the far side. All the team, all the players, the injured players as well as those who played, the substitutes, the coaching staff, you name it, they're all in there with the supporters, sharing the moment, absolutely loving it. And that's the sort of unity and joy that Phil Parkinson has brought to this club. And I remember Lee Sinnott saying, my objective is to put a smile on people's faces, and he did. But I tell you what, that smile's broader than ever now under Phil Parkinson. It really is. It's been a season to absolutely savour, and let nobody diminish it either. Let nobody say, oh, it's only the Northern Premier League. Easy to say that, but when you're on the downward slope like we've been, some teams have been on the downward slope like we've been, and they've kept going, they've kept plummeting. Some have disappeared without sight.